Okay, let me show you how I'm going to install this TRAC. What do we have here? This one's the TRAC Angler 30. So I went ahead and bought this optional mounting plate. This works for most of the TRAC models, between the ones that can handle 25 up to 35 pound anchor, looks like. Let me see what this one's good for. Actually, Fisherman 25, pontoon 35, Angler 30, and deck boat 40. That's what it looks like. There's a plate, and then you get your winch and dab it. Alright, it gives you dimensions and installation. You can see all that. Alright, so the first thing is getting the position. Where do I want this? See, I really want this to hang off as far as it can go. And you got the 3 holes there, so it's going to go right here, dangling, or just you can go in this position or this position here. Got that, which looks good, because I mean, you can see that I've got a good almost a foot clearance from that transducer there. But I think eventually that transducer will be removed, and I'm going to put it install the Lowrance triple shot. It's going to go on the opposite side over there. But that's a whole nother video and a whole nother installation. So let's get back to this. Alright, so I need to figure out, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this cover here, this davit cover. Open that up, there we go. Now I have access to see this bolt pattern here. Now I can see what's going on. Do I want it out here? Now I'm thinking this plate should be more centered, closer into the center of the boat. So it actually should, let me push that out of the way. And he really needs to be over here. Yeah, that looks better. Somewhere over here. Alright. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome right there. Yep, it's gonna be just like that. So that's basically the position I want. Everything's gonna line up. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark my holes. On this pontoon boat, you can't get underneath the deck. Like, there's no way. Let me show you. You can't get underneath the deck. So look at this. It's all sealed up, so you can't get your hand, and there's no room to get up underneath there. You can see what I'm talking about. So TRAC does offer these isolator bolts, well nuts or quick nuts, made for these type of situations. Yep. Let's see. Install your anchor, winch, trolling motor, or other accessories at the top of your deck. So you have no, if you don't have access to the bottom of whatever you're mounting, or you can't put your hand in the inside to get a nut on the back of it, you can use these. These are you have to drill a 1/2-inch hole, and then you drop these in. Yeah. So basically, you make a hole, you drop them in, and when you cinch this down, this right here, it's threaded in there. It's got a brass insert. This is going to pull up. All this rubber is going to pull up and mushroom upwards until it forms a crazy wedge, and just by the wedge and massive amounts of friction, it won't pop out the hole. Okay, for me, right now, seems like I can only use these two holes right here that are here. So I'm gonna put this back down here, because these other holes that are here, they're actually gonna be on the frame. These holes right here, if I was to install it the way it is right now, for some reason they're not all going all the way through. They're hitting a piece of aluminum under here, some type of aluminum channel. So I could self-tap these, but that's not going to be very strong. So I'm going to have to create new holes here in the aluminum plate and then drill into the decking. Let me just go ahead and make my holes here. Got these isolator bolts here, here, and then I got a spacer, a rubber spacer like this, and here and under here, just to make it level. These isolators. Slide this in. And what else we got? Let's drop in our bolts in here. Oh, it's gonna be hard to get to. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. Alright, now we're ready to mount. We're about ready to mount this. I dropped in some of these bolts here and these. Let's go ahead and slide this in place. Alright, let me show you the final product here. So this is what it looks like mounted on the very back. Little 360 action of it. And then got my wires here. I got this extra battery box, just had sitting in the garage. because I'm a hoarder like that. And just got my power leads there. The remote control, hardwire remote control leads here. Had run it through here, this little grommet deal. You had to run it underneath. I don't know if you can see that. I just ran underneath and it hangs right and comes up. Let me show you. It comes up right through there with the rest of the control cables. So let me show you the operation of it. Pretty simple. Get your up and down arrows. Up, down, auto deploy. Haven't tried this out yet. I did try this thing out in the water the other day and it works great. Let me show you, just pushing down here. When you first release it, you want to be careful. Just let it dangle for a minute. Otherwise it can bang up your boat. Boom. Let me try that one more time. Go down. See? Woo, it's about to hit the boat. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. See, it went down too fast. Go down. Boom. Up. Plenty of power. Plenty of power. A lot of people are saying there's not enough power on this thing. You need a good battery. I found out you need a good battery, and you need dual batteries. You can't run it off the starter battery either. 2 batteries, 1 dedicated battery. So that's it.